Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Let's check how many of you think that you are in your comfort zone in your current workplace. Okay, most of you. But how do you define comfort zone? In its typical meaning, comfort zone is a its typical meaning, comfort zone is a term which describes a state in which a person feels at ease because he's not being tested or engaged in any new experiences or take on any new challenges.
Maybe you should click the nothing button.
Well, sorry, I was clicking this. Hope the guy, timer guy, will add me for this technique. How did because and the person doesn't feels in control and he has no challenges coming up. Sorry, because of. If you Google this topic, you'll find many different articles saying how to leave your comfort zone, 6 simple steps to step out of your comfort zone. But why should you leave your comfort zone in the first place? Is it so bad? You know, this question reminds me the episode from the Big Bang Theory. Now watch this. What is comfort zone?
Let's try and get you out of your comfort zone.
Why would we want to do that? It's called the comfort zone for a reason.
You see, why would you want to do that? But let's come back to the origins. The term comfort zone was first introduced by Judith Bardwick, the management consultant and motivational speaker, who introduced it to describe a specific mindset related to corporate complacency, and especially the people who are more worried about their rewards rather than their responsibilities. So it is created for corporate giants and their top management to make their employees to work harder and take on even more tasks within their current job. But today, corporate zone is perceived as something negative. And they say that you should take risks and should leave your comfort zone. You should leave your current job and start up a new business or have a dream job. Is comfort zone a bad thing? But here, my opinion is that the question should not be how to leave your comfort zone, but rather, are you in your comfort zone in the first place? But let's go deeper to our discussion and recall what is comfort itself. Oxford Dictionary says comfort is a state of physical ease and freedom from pain or constraints. So there must be a room for your own feelings, your aspirations and thoughts. And I think that comfort zone is not a simple word, meaning just meeting your simple physical needs, but it should be not one-dimensional term, but you should consider it within at least 2 dimensions, like this: the Maslow's pyramid and the growth zone. I have to go back. Here you see, if you should within this framework, you should look at which stage at this point of time, at which level of this pyramid you are now. And are you okay with just your basic needs being met? If not, are you ready for growing to the right on this diagram? Are you ready for growth and to take more spiritual experiences? Look here. From this zone, if you go from comfort zone to growth zone easily, then it means that this whole bubble here is your comfort zone already. But those who think that comfort zone is a bad thing, they say that you should take risk and get out of your comfort zone. But why should you? If you're, for example, you're a teacher or a teacher at a college, or you're a scientist, you don't have to take risks. You just do your job, and you'll be perceived as a professional. But if you go further in this diagram, if you go to the growth zone, you start asking different questions like, does the company's corporate culture match your values and principles? Do you feel like you have the right to choose on your workplace? Here you see you should apply a certain degree of self-consciousness and self-awareness and understand that risk is not for everyone, as well as a routine and stable job is not for everyone. It depends on your personal traits and characteristics. Your comfort zone must be tailored to your to your personal traits. And Google says that people stay in their comfort zone to avoid feelings of anxiety and stress. But are you sure that you are free of anxiety at your current place? For example, my case is that I left my position last year in January. I left a position in the investment fund, very well-known investment fund indeed. And do you think I had a fear of not finding a job or anxiety? No, I didn't, because it was the contrary. In fact, I had felt the anxiety all the time at this job, because any time during the weekends or in the late evenings, my boss could text me and say, hey, you should come to the office and finish these very important tasks by the morning. That's when I knew that my comfort zone was outside this job. But you might have a different mindset and different aspirations and values. You might be thriving at your current job, so why leave it? What I'm trying to say is that don't be trapped by dogma, that whatever seems familiar and stable is your comfort zone, and vice versa. If you're in your comfort zone, don't be tempted by the promised success of so-called growth zone. Comfort zone is not a bad thing. It's just it should be considered as a personal trait of each person individually. Thank you.